Hello, it's Lois here again. Today I'm going to be showing you how I go about plein air sketching or outdoor sketching and simplifying the scene that I see. It's this beautiful woodland scene from one of my local parks, St Answell's Gardens. There's just a path running by and a fence and beautiful, beautiful trees, but it's quite complicated, so sketching it you need to really think carefully about only the important details and the tones and not worry about getting a beautiful exact drawing. This is literally sketching in the rough shapes, just the rough shapes of the most important trees that you're going to paint, because I think it would look too cluttered if we painted all of them. So I'm just going to indicate just a few main trunks that I think will be enough to look quite good in a painting. Excuse me again, nervous cough when I'm recording. My daughter's filming me here in St Answell's Gardens. It's a beautiful day. As you can hear, the birds are singing. It's sunny and a lovely spring morning. Again, just indicating a few of the branches in this sketch. I know that they're going to be going across and upwards across the painting. That's how I want the composition to be. Just enough of them to fill up that sort of top portion, the top third of the painting probably, for the canopy. So I'm just putting the branches up in that area, just with quick lines, quick marks, nothing fiddly, nothing fancy. Just quickly scribbling in where I can see some darks across the base. Literally just recording the information that I need to be able to make a simple painting when I get home. Scribbling in across where that canopy is to indicate where I maybe want some leaves. And just blend things in with your finger just to sort of indicate where those darker areas are. Sketching is fun. It shouldn't be too exact when you're out. You're literally just trying to capture a scene. Just using an eraser there just to pull out a few highlights and maybe emphasise the shadows that fall across the ground as the trees are backlit. Strengthen up that canopy just a little bit. So this is our finished sketch. Just a few trees, but they're the main feature. There's the simple fence running across at the base of the path. Branches crisscrossing across the top half or the top third, and that lovely light coming through the trees. We want to try and keep that in the painting if we can. Right, well, I'm back in the studio and I'm going to do this as a speed paint, really just showing you how I get very pale wash on with lots of water onto the board, allow that to dry, and then put some distant trees in, and then using the hake just to indicate those strong tree branches that we had in our sketch. Building up the back bushes just a little tiny bit more. We do more work on them as we go through, and then trying to get across some of those main branches. Slowly filling in with a finer rigger brush the finer branches and twigs. Not too many of them, but just enough to make a bit of a tangle of branches. Excuse me, frog in my throat again, so let's have some tea. takes a little while to get in enough of these branches, and you have to stop yourself from fiddling with them too much and try and just flick them in fairly quickly and randomly, but in a general direction. And then scrunch up your hake, dip it into whatever colours you're using, and just smash it onto the canvas, paper rather, just to indicate some very loose leaves. Right, fence now, just using the flat brush, just to finish off the painting. And there we go, nice simple painting, simplifying the outdoor scene and the photograph. Give it a go, I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching, goodbye.